guys back out?
Well, just the support, first of all, and, just, the presentation of the idea of the season and, what expectations are, you know, basically how to win, how to develop a mentality, to come out every day and work hard. So, just to have that mentality that we have now, it helped out a lot. Just the way we practice and just the way we step up to things.
How much of the changes in your body maybe added confidence for some of the guys? Do you think? Have you seen that?
Oh, big confidence. The body is an important thing in football, and with the changes, I mean, so much confidence. In just what you do and your strength and your ability to run or change direction, and it just builds confidence in what you're doing on the field.
You were one of the guys that we talked to right after Joker got fired last year, and you talked about how close you were with him. Were you maybe a little surprised how quickly you've adapted to this new staff?
Not really surprised. I mean, Coach Stoops is a great guy. He brought in a great staff, and there's no issues anywhere. I'm just trying to buy in and accept what's going on, and everybody feels that the right choice was made, and I feel that deeply. The seniors, we sat down and we was like, okay, do we just sit and sulk about what happened, or do we just buy in and then we adapt to make it easier? So we just bought in, and it's working.
Are you surprised how much you've changed?
I am surprised. I'm not, because I try to hold myself to high expectations, but I mean the staff and the coaching staff has done a great job in just trying to support us and just helping us with technique and just changing our bodies physically. So I'm just ready.
As much as they don't want you to have bulletin board material, losing to Western last year, that's got to still bother you, just as an athlete, as a competitor.
It does. I mean, just as love for this game. You hate to lose to any team, regardless who it is. But that's we can't hang on last year's loss. We just got to focus on this year and what we can do and how we're going to change this year from last year and, come out and win.
How much better do you think this team will be at stopping the run? They've got obviously a really good runner, and you guys have a strong defensive front. So.
Oh, a lot better. Just, everybody understanding the scheme and, knowing what to do. And like I said up front, with the changing from a 3 down to a 4 down, it just allows us to play more than rather than thinking about, oh, what do I have to do or where do I have to go. We can just play. So, I think that helps out a lot. We can just play instead of thinking and have more fun.
How has it changed your approach, having those two ends, Za'Darius and Bud on the edges? What's that do for you?
Well, in the run and the pass game, it gives me a little mobility, to kind of do what I want. I can work in inside gap without worrying about losing contain, or I can work outside gap, and I know if I do get beat on the outside, I know that I have either Bud or Za'Darius right there on the outside. So, it builds my confidence to know that I have someone on the outside, watching my back.
Have you noticed the blocking adjustments that your offense has had to make, in relation to you with those guys?
Oh yeah. It's been really fun to practice, really competitive. Everybody's coming along great. Just understanding the schemes and just adapting to the different coaching, and we're just trying to watch film and watch film on Arkansas and just trying to go off of last year.
There's a lot of distractions this week. School starting, the trip to Nashville, and it's your first game as a senior. How do you keep those distractions out, and what do you tell the younger guys who are experiencing it for the first time?
Well, you have to understand there's a time and place for everything. When you're in class, obviously, you got to focus on your classwork. But, at the end of the week, put that stuff aside. You got to focus on what's at hand, which is the game this weekend. And, it's going to be emotional. Of course, it's going to be emotional. My last game. So, you just got to set your emotions aside and, just prepare for the task at hand.
What do you remember about Western's offensive line last year? Some of those challenges.
Just a big zone team. They doubled a lot too. So, just trying to key on those things and, It gotta be PC. Of course.
Were they more physical than you expect? Do you remember much about that aspect? Did they win some respect?
I mean, you always should respect your opponent, but I'm not gonna, praise them or anything, because obviously, my job is to win one-on-one battles and win as a team. So, I mean, but I'm not down on them. They're a great team. I give them prep. I give them points for beating us last year. And, can't hang up on it. It's a new year.